Hello, and welcome to Moscato and Tea. This is the show for all things beauty, business, and community with your hosts, Inez and Chiquita, keeping it raw, real, and unfiltered. Morning.
Oh, okay. Let me get a little. You know.
I
tried. Okay.
I can't. Yeah, like swish it down with a little Moscato, like lubricate the cord.
Yes.
Lubricate the cord.
It goes down smooth.
Yes. What's going on, lady?
Girl, so much. Back in the saddle. Oh my God. It's so much going on in the world, in California. Let's just get into it.
So let's get into our little Moscato hot topics.
Yes, hot topics, because you know they love hearing the tea and all the hot topics. So
tea time.
Yeah, a little tea time. But yeah, this literally is our tea time. Yeah. Basically everything that's going on. But the first thing, unfortunately, is the fires that have been going on. And I know a lot of people that live in different areas that have been affected by it. So I truly hope everyone is being safe and listening to what the fire department and the police are saying about evacuating in time, in a timely fashion.
Absolutely.
Because now they have declared a state of emergency.
Yeah, so. It's pretty nasty out there, and you know, there was at one point I was reading there was even tornado fires. Oh wow! So these fires were turning into tornadoes, and basically just like a tornado would running through, and but with fire. So can you imagine? Like not only is it destructive, but it's also burning. It's just it's crazy. So hopefully everything, hopefully we can, hopefully everything goes well and we can get these fires under control and done.
And people be safe.
And
it's tragic. It's so tragic. Kind Definitely. Of on a, because I know, like I said, I know a couple people and it's just really been like, a little tough just seeing everything. And I just hope and pray everybody takes care of themselves. But kind of on a different note, which is still, it's a lot going on, like I say. And it's very disheartening and tragic. But what I've been seeing lately, unfortunately, in Chicago.
Girl.
Oh, my God. It just can't fathom the mindset of people. And I was actually talking with another friend about this. And it was, I think, last weekend where within like 2 or 3 hours, there was at least like 66 shootings from a Friday night to like Saturday night or some morning or something like that. And it's just like, what is happening?
What is happening is that our leadership is making people feel that they don't belong. There's no hope right now. Hope is gone and people are fearing and they're just being destructive. And so when there's no hope and there's no love, people just don't give. And our leadership, it starts at the top. I hate to say it. Yeah. When you have government that pretty much says, fuck you, we don't care about you, then they're like, well, fuck it. Then it's to each their own. Yeah. We're just going to have to fend for ourselves and we're going to have to do whatever it takes because right now it's a dog-eat world. I mean, you got in our government, we known pedophiles, known rapists, known all of this stuff. And it's kind of like, they're still going out there, rallies, killing, all in the name of, all in the name of stupidity, basically.
Exactly. That's what it comes down to.
All in the name of stupidity. So when you go, this is what happens when people become desperate and they feel there is no hope and they look and they feel there's no hope or no way looking out. It's like you put animals in a cage. Yeah. That's basically.
Yeah, that's literally what it is.
It's literally what's coming out to.
The country is on fire, literally on fire right now.
Yeah. And if people were talking about Armageddon, here you go.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, if they're talking about it's coming.
Open that door, you see it.
Hey, the devil's ruling, and we're all in hot heat, fire. Yeah. It's to the point where you can't even walk anywhere. No. You can't there's no consequence for anything. It's just I feel like I'm kind of almost living like a purge.
Yes.
Do you know like a purge?
No one cares.
Nobody gives a shit. Everybody's just kind of like a free for all. Yeah. You just got to look for in the back and and then it's a purge, but with we got fires and deaths and overflooding. It's just the craziest thing right now.
Yeah, which kind of continues with Chicago because now there's like videos showing that Chicago police are using like a bait truck to lure thieves in. So basically like a couple people have gotten arrested in Chicago where they have like this truck and they're thinking food or something is in there and people are going to it and then end up the police will arrest them. And it's just like...
Dude, it's mayhem.
What the hell?
I can't.
It's just like, it just blows my mind that this is what we've become, that they're doing this to people. You know, if people are hungry, you know, why not as a state or whatever, just like figure out a plan? What happened to helping your fellow brother, your fellow sister?
How can you help anyone when your own government is not helping anyone but themselves?
Yeah, cutting everything.
There is not. And when your own, this man, because he ain't my president, you know, this man is up here spewing hate, spewing lies.
Yes.
Since when is the news, when there's facts, now it's fake news because you don't like it? Exactly. It's not that it's fake. It's just because you don't like what it says. So guess what? When you have all of these things and it encompasses and it just kind of rolls down into this whole, I mean, I always know that I always believe that love is stronger than hate, but it takes a moment before all of this starts to coming up and then it starts to build up again. So we had 8, you know, like literally, I don't care what anybody wants to say, but there was 8 great years that we just kind of lived in peace. Yeah. Like, let's keep it 100. It was very vibrant. It was peaceful. You know, you didn't have
to look over your shoulder.
And even if there was hate, it was very much known that if you were coming out here, you better be prepared for the consequences. Yeah. Now it's like, who gives? You could do. There is no consequence. Now it's more like let's get all the black and brown people, anybody who's non-white. Let's get everybody, and then everybody who is like, you know, white privilege. Speaking of which, you remember the young lady who was stabbed in at the
San Francisco. Yes.
At the we were talking
about that. Yeah,
and remembering, I happened to watch something on Facebook about a pastor who was talking to, like, he did an open letter. And I wish I could remember, but this open letter was to, the Dallas Cowboys,
owner,
whatever his name is, Jerry, whatever. And this pastor was talking about how, you know, now Jerry, whatever, now it's illegal, or you could you won't play football, fined if you're, you know, you take a stance, whatever. Mind you, 80% of his team is black. Okay. Let's keep that 100. Okay. So 80% of the team, again, here's where I say it's like shuckle and jive, you know, do the work, but you can't do anything else. You know, we're great for entertainment, but outside of that, you better sit and know your place, boy. So this pastor had made a letter stating that, an open letter stating that, you know, how could you, when your team is 80%, this is a time for you to use your white privilege to sit here and say, hey, I, as an owner and my team I care about, I'm going to allow. But instead, you sit there and want to tell these boys, you better sit in your place or do what you need to do, all with this sense of money or everything. So it was a pretty profound. I wish I could remember. But he also gave kudos to Anne Hathaway, who, with her open, you know, with her Facebook post and the whole thing was basically saying that as white people, they need to do better and they need to start doing things and using their privilege because this is out of control. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you see somebody and then there's always that other person. It just doesn't get the highlight that it does. But, you know, nowadays with social media, nowadays with it's
the same thing with the kid in New York, Junior. It's like people are so quick to pull out their phones to record, but not actually help, you know. And it's just like, what is happening to us?
We are a society that values. Our values have definitely changed. Some are good, some are for the better, some are for the worse. But empathy, how about that? We've created a society where there is no empathy. And I think a lot of it has to do with the broken home, one. And two, all these damn drugs out there. And I'm not even talking about street drugs. I'm talking about these over-the-counter drugs, prescription drugs that they're giving to all these kids because a normal kid who is, you know, now they put them on all these things. So all this empathy, all these feelings, it's just numbing everybody. And us being stuck on our phones, numbing.
No, it's crazy. It's so crazy. And it's just, It's insane. And, the person that's in charge, he's out there tweeting, and he, because I guess it's like the kickoff of the opening season of the NFL. And of course, he's tweeting, saying the NFL players are at it again and taking a knee when they should be standing proudly for the national anthem. Numerous players from different teams want to show their outrage at something that most of them are unable to define. They make a fortune doing what they love.
Get out of here. So
man.
Take a knee, keep taking your own knees because it prays.
Speak up.
Speak up. Because at the end of the day, that's what that is. That's fear and hate mongering. When you realize, as they had done when they had done not too long ago during Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, the whole era, what did they do? Upon oppression and upon it, take a stand.
Yes.
Guess what? Eventually, it starts to become bigger than what they can, and that's what they don't want. Yeah. But the realization that we're bigger in numbers. And I wish, honestly, I wish more of these NFL players would sit there and support each other, because at the end of the day, that could be you. Look at what happened to Bing Rhymes.
Yes.
Yo, the man is in his own home.
Yes. I was just
and a neighbor calling, talking about he broke into his house, but he's in his own damn house.
Yes. You don't think we can own homes?
What the hell?
Like, seriously?
And police pulling guns in his face.
Right at the door. Like, there's no assuming positive intent. You know what I'm saying? It's just automatically danger right off the bat when you see someone.
Dude, it's out of control.
It blows my mind. Yeah.
And the more these people, the more athletes and the more celebrities and the more people with power refuse to sit there and say something, the more it's going to happen, because they think it won't happen to them.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, my brother, not everybody knows that you're black, you're a celebrity, you're this, you're that. It does happen.
Exactly. I mean, you had an incident you were telling me about
not too long ago.
What happened with you?
I was traveling. I traveled for a job. I was working. I was out teaching. And as a matter of fact, it was in New York, mind you. I'm in New York. I'm in Queens, New York. I'm at a hotel. I'm not going to say the name of the hotel, but I was in Jersey, so I had to leave Jersey to go to Queens because my checkout time for my hotel in Jersey was already done. And I was like, what am I going to do in Jersey for 4 hours?
Yeah.
Wait until my checkout. So it took me, it was an hour something drive to Queens. So I got to the hotel. I was going to go just leave my bag there and go walk around, but some things happened with work. So I was like, you know what? I can't do this. I got to get some work done.
Yeah.
So I'm on my phone, mind you. I'm on my phone minding my business. I'm sitting at a table. I had already gone to the front desk and said, hey, what's the deal? She's like, oh, honey, you can't check in until 3. I was like, no problem. Can I sit and just wait?
Yeah.
There was other people all sitting around, had been there sitting longer than I have. This man, I guess he was coming and working there. He had come back and forth a couple of times and had still seen me sitting at this area. But I'm not bothering anybody. I'm not doing anything. I'm just doing some work that needed to get done. And he comes over to me and says, can I help you with something? And I looked at him. I said, no. Does it look like no? Do I look like I need help? Did I ask for help? And then I was like, no, I'm just waiting to check in. And he's like, oh, okay. And walked away. And it took me a minute or two to really kind of connect what this man is. I'm sitting here minding my business and I can't sit there at the hotel. Mind you, I have a bag.
Yeah.
I have a suitcase. I had already. And so, I looked at him like he was out of his damn mind. But at the end of the day, it's like, do I yell? Do I scream? Do I protest? What is it? Are they going to call the police on me just because I'm sitting here knowing I'm checked in and I'm doing? It was just one of those. I was like,
weird, weird situations.
And I was like, so this is where we're coming to, where I can't even sit where I've traveled many times before and I've sat in a lobby for hours waiting to be able to check in. So now you can't even be black and sit down and wait to check in.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. The funny part is that I wasn't even the only black person there.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's nuts.
It's crazy.
I was like, whatever. Like, I was like, yo, I texted you and I was like, did this shit just really happen?
Yeah. I remember that.
I was like, yo, like,
it's insane.
And I've gone to little hick towns and that's never even been a question or an answer. And I'm always kind of like, oh shit, should I, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
What's going to happen now? And I've traveled before and never in my, now this couple of years it's been like, kind of like, am I safe? Am I okay? Am I not?
No, seriously, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, let's kind of turn the tables, some interesting, fun stuff.
Okay, let's see what's
too draining.
I know,
it's too
girl.
draining with all the other stuff. It's just too much. But
I need another sip.
have you seen the cover of Beyonce for Vogue September issue? Mm-hmm. Okay, don't do that.
Well, I said yes.
Don't do that.
I said yes.
He's so shady. She's very, I love the cover. She's very, she's not all done up. She's just very simple makeup. She's just talking really honest about, just being a woman and, how she wants to raise her kids. And it's just very authentic, and I love it. And everybody's, she even, the photographer was a 23-year-old young black man that she picked. She had complete creative control, which I loved, but she's just really showcasing, who she is as a woman and talking about how she had a C-section. You know what?
I'm just saying, okay. Shit, all other women do, okay?
You're too much, but no, so she's on the cover. Rihanna's on the cover of British Vogue.
A British Vogue. Rihanna's cover, though. I'm a fan of Rihanna. I'm get it, girl.
And then Lapita, she's on the cover.
Yes, they were just showing.
Yes, it's so many black women
on these covers.
Yes, I love it.
And it was amazing. It's like Black Girl Magic, all over the place and all. And listen, I'm not mad at Beyonce. Look, she's doing some growing. She's doing what she need to do. I think. You know what? I have to tell you, sometimes when you have children, it changes your perspective on life. It is what it is. So,
talking about her fupa.
Girl, great. That's amazing. That's what she need to talk about. Let's keep it 100. Let's talk about the fact that after you had a baby and you had your twins, you had a big fat fupa, and now you got to sit there and figure it out. Are you going to do plastic surgery or not? Or let's not play these roles that we're not women and that we're super women, and that making it more difficult for real women. We're all real women, but women who aren't in that industry and who do not have access to the things you have access to be like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, because guess what? I have a chef. I have a personal trainer. I have all these things. It just doesn't happen snap, miracle like the genie in the bottle. So I can respect that part of it. Okay? I can, because now that's
she'll leave my queen alone.
Bye. That lets me know that, I'm doing some growing and realizing that the superficial isn't always, and actually being honest with people and letting them know, like, I had to do all of this. I can respect that.
Yeah, no, big time. Also, I haven't listened to it yet, but Nicki Minaj album dropped. Queen. So a lot of people are raving about it. I guess she had a listening party and it didn't go off right, and it's just a whole bunch of mess. She had a lot of celebrities there, but from what I'm hearing,
was it kind of like a Love and Hip Hop?
Oh, you know what?
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, so her new album is out. It's like a lot of women are really doing their thing. Also, Insecure is starting up.
Yes, I can sing that because that is going to be amazing. You're coming over, right? We're going to watch it. So don't be grandma. And
I'll think about it.
No, you ain't thinking about nothing. You're coming over. So, and then we could talk about it and let everybody know I'm so excited. Our little, it's our Sex in the City and then I'm just going to throw this out. Can we please somewhere, the producers of Girlfriends, can we have a Girlfriends movie?
Oh yeah, I would love that.
Can we just want to know what happened to Joan and
find out where they are now.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I want.
That'd be cool.
A Sex in the City movie. Can we just get a Girlfriends movie? As they know, and I hope they see that it does pay at the box office. Girl Trip did.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Big time.
Amazing numbers.
Yes.
So there's a bunch of us who wants a Girlfriends reunion.
No, I would love that. I'm telling you.
Especially after Insecure. I need my Girlfriends reunion.
I know. Big time.
And TV One showing me the flashback, the reruns.
You are so insane. I swear to God, you're so messy.
Oh, gosh.
Insane. But also, we were talking, you're thinking about doing a book.
Yes, I am.
So,
yes, I am. Wait until it comes out, y'all. Y'all gonna love my book.
Is it gonna be messy, or is it gonna be like what are we?
It's gonna be a good book. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. I got one for the professionals and one for the client, the person who is outside of the treatment room. So it'll be really good. So yes, I'm excited.
Yeah, nice.
I just need to hurry up and get it going because my I forgot what I was going to say.
See, you drink it too much.
No. My what is it? I totally went blank.
Oh my God, what's happening?
The writer, the person who who checks your book. My editor.
Oh,
sorry.
the editor. Oh.
See, my editor and my book person is right across from me.
Yeah,
so, my editor's on my ass talking about where are you getting your stuff together.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I mean, I'm like, I had to tell you to start doing voice memos, to start recording yourself.
Yes.
Just
so
to
my
make
editor
sure.
and chief is right here.
Yes.
On my ass about it. So that's why she put me on blast to make sure I'm doing what I need to do.
That's the only way, because I never see you. So we got to do something, you know. But yeah, no, there's a lot going on, and very, very excited. And there was, she's still, it's coming up in November, the elections, the pre-elections. And, we do have a woman, black woman, who is running for governor in Georgia. So I'm really excited about that. And we just had the first Muslim woman nominated in the U.S. Senate. So this is like the year of the woman.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, men are not doing very well and throwing this place down into the shitter. So women are stepping up to the plate and saying, listen.
We're taking over.
And y'all better get it together.
Yeah. No, I'm really, really excited, really proud to see all the different women coming up and ideas and just
excuse me, not all men are bad. I'm just saying.
Yes. Yeah. We love men.
Because, I have to come back and my announcement, P.S., not all men are bad.
Yeah, we don't need any crazy comments.
No. Not all men are bad. I'm not saying all men. I'm just saying, right now what's going on. We just need some powerful women up there to, because at the end of the day, we all come from women. Yeah. So to be nurturing, you just have to have a little bit of something. Unless you hate women, and then that's a whole nother segment. That's another.
Yeah, we'll do another show about that.
Yeah, that's a whole nother issue.
And then you see any new movies coming out? I know Black Klansman is coming out. So I'm really excited about that. That's from Spike Lee. So that's looking really good.
Yes, I know. I want to go see it.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. Also, it's out now called Sorry to Bother You. What else is out there? Oh my God, it's so much going on. It's just crazy. But I'm really excited for this year and everything that's happening and all the craziness that we're going to be doing. And the travel, and what else are we doing? See, I can't even think.
I don't know. There's just so much.
It's so much. My brain hurts. But, once again, we want to thank all of our listeners because they're the ones that got us where we are, and we truly appreciate them. And what do you got coming up?
What do I have coming up? Not much. Just like a lot of travel and a lot of, just traveling and just
house, the salon. What's happening with the salon and stuff like that?
I've been busy. It's been like that busy time of the year. It's hot as hell out here in these streets. So everybody wanted to, have bikini ready, legs smooth.
Yeah.
Even my men, I'm so proud of my men.
More men out?
Yeah, they're stepping up to the plate and doing that male grooming.
Okay.
So, as a matter of fact, in the near future, we're going to do a whole segment on male grooming and how to make sure you're keeping it right, tight, and looking good because nobody wants those nose hairs waving at you. I'm just saying.
Okay. And we're going to end it on that note. We want to thank all of our listeners once again.
Yes.
You guys know where you can find us on our website, MoscatoandT.com, on Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter. Also, we are now on Patreon and Medium.com. And we truly, truly appreciate you guys. And we can't wait to talk to you later. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Thanks for listening. Take a little time to enjoy your brand of Moscato and Tea with us every day. Subscribe, rate, and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and MoscatoandT.com.